All right, guys, welcome back to the channel here today. We're back with our first car review. We got Derek Baran's 2022 Grabber Blue Mach 1. If y'all want y'all's cars reviewed, make sure you reach out to me on Instagram at Minion50. What we're gonna be doing is just walking around the car, showcasing it, all the little cool features, quirks and stuff, and then hop in the car with the GoPro on the head, drive around a little bit, have some fun, and just see how everything works out. All right, without further ado, make sure you drop a like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy these. All right, without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into DerekBaranProductions 2022 Mach 1. All right, guys, so this is Derek Baran's 2022 Grabber Blue Mustang Mach 1 in Grabber Blue Metallic. As you can see, the metallic flake in the paint under the sun. The metallic was added to the Grabber Blue line in about 2021 when they brought Grabber Blue back. They added the metallic flake to it. And as we work our way around, we'll probably go counterclockwise around the car. And as we start over here in the corner, you have the awesome Gen 3 taillights. He has added the anchor room blackout tint around the side. Looks amazing. You have all the like little accents and like this cool plasticky carbon color. You'll see as we get to the back. Along with this, you'll have the mirror caps and the wing in that color. Then you have the awesome Mach 1 front splitter going all the way around. And then you take a step back, the awesome Mach 1 front bumper looks amazing. And then come over here to the side, you have the awesome honeycomb looking wheel design. This car has the Mach 1 handling package and the Elite package, which comes with the little cool little fender flares right here. Mach 1 badge, and this is the first time they've had the Mach 1 back since. On the hood, you got the cool little Gen 3 hood intakes. You got the Mach 1 stripe, which is cool because it goes from like a gloss to a very matte texture. Then going around the sides, you got the Mach 1 stripes going all the way down to the back. Tires, you have Michelin Cup 2s with 305 3019s in the front and 315 3019s in the back. So they're very wide, very track focused. And you got the MagneRide suspension on this thing, which we all know MagneRide's insane on this car. Being in this car, going around the track at Barrett-Jackson, such an incredible feeling. This car is absolutely insane. As we come back here, like I said before, the spoiler's in that same color as the front intakes. Stripe ends back here with the nice little honeycomb mud flaps that match the diffuser. You got the gurney flap on top of the spoiler. Mach 1 badge. Come down here, it's a GT 500-ish diffuser with the 5-inch tips. Then same thing over here. As you can see right here, the car is almost fully PPF'd. It's got the track package on it. And then as we come over here, you got blind spot monitoring right there in the mirror. Go to enter. As we come on into the interior, you have these amazing leather Recaros. Got these door pockets right here that he's added. Your light switch, your little hidden cubby pocket right here. Trunk release. Digital dash. All right, we come around now. We open the hood. God, they should have put, damn, it's hot. Good Lord. Fumbling. But we have the GT350 intake manifold, cold air, GT350 cold air intake. Obviously it's a 5.0. It's got a GT500 K-member in it. Other than that, that's about all the 500 parts for the front for around this area. But I know the back of it, it's got the GT500, it's got the trans and oil coolers from the GT500. It's got the rear end from the GT500. And this car is pretty much a little parts car from Ford. It was their last S550 hurrah before they brought out the new S650. But this car's great. Let's open up the trunk, let y'all look in there, see the trunk space. Come back here, there's also a button down here for you to push if you ever need to. Well, damn, this dude's got enough room for like 16 golf bags, a bunch of golf balls. We got all the space in here. Well, I guess that's enough for the trunk space then, guys. I guess we'll end on that one. But, all right, let's go ahead and shut the hood and then hop on the inside. Ow, my fingers are burning. All right, hopping on the inside. We can go ahead and start her up. All right, right off the bat, we have this pretty nice feeling wrapped leather steering wheel. We have the Tremec. My favorite part about this car is the Tremec, because obviously we're a big manual kind of guy and we love the Tremec. It's got the digital dash. You can go through here and mess with all these settings. Your shift lights, your exhaust mode. Didn't really change anything. You got my mode, track apps. You got the line lock, auto rev match, launch control, your gauge style, my color. You can change your clutch appearance. We'll put that in drive mode, so I can go here and flip through the modes and show you all the differences between these three. That'll be Sport Plus mode, and then you got track mode right here. Drag strip mode doesn't change the cluster, but it definitely changes something within the car. And then we go back to normal. Then you have your traction control button right here. What you would do is you tap it once to turn it off, and then you hold it for a couple seconds, and then you'll see that it turns off the full advanced track. There you go. Advanced track's now off. I guess launch control is disengaged when it's in advanced track mode off. And then you have your steering options here. You have normal, sport, comfort, hazard light button. The start button feels it really well. The Gen 2 Mustangs compared to the Gen 3, the Gen 3 start button is a lot nicer. Because we have the Recaros, we don't have the heated and cooled seats that would normally be right here. Then you have your AC buttons, but you can also come in here and mess with those. I know if you click on menu, if you have the heated and cooled seats, those options should be listed in here as well. This car has regular cruise control, no advanced cruise control option that I know of for the Mach 1. You have your Sirius Bluetooth button right here. This car is equipped with nav because it is a fully loaded car. You have your glove box with pretty nice space in it. Right here, if you can read that, Mach 1 chassis number 3236. So this is car number 3236. You have the nice little horn button. You got your parking brake. The shift knob on this is really nice. Goes into gear nice and smoothly. As you can see on there, it displays your gear on the tachometer. This car does have the rear seat delete, so there is nothing back there really. You can sit on a piece of carpet if you want. But I guess that pretty much concludes the interior like tour of it. Now we need to take it out for a drive and just see how it drives. But right here you have your wipers. That'll be your fluid. He looks like he needs some more. Over here you got your turn signal, and then this is your, right here, you'll see your lane departure. So if you get close to the line, the car will kind of vibrate and kind of yank you back. Right here you have your oil pressure gauge and your vacuum gauge. So as you rev the car, you see that go up a little bit. Your oil pressure goes up as well. Your vents. Right here you click on the home button, go back. This car does have CarPlay in it. It is wired, so you do have to have your phone connected to this. But you can buy an aftermarket box that you can plug in and Bluetooth to that and have wireless CarPlay. Also, one more thing. When you're in this little section right here, obviously we just went over the pony section with the track apps and stuff. Right here, let you go to all your music options. You can answer a phone call, decline a phone call right here. This will take you to your navigations. You have all your POIs and stuff that you're interested in, blah, blah, blah. And then it would instantly route it to the map right there. You click on the settings button, you can go to your fuel and trips. You can see how much your MPG, what you're getting. You can also click on there, but you can change the speedometer to kilometers. You can have both right there. Your driver assist features, you have auto engine off, you have your blind spot, your pre-collision warning, cross traffic alert, driver's alert, hill start assist, lane keeping system, your wiper, so they'll auto engage the rain. All right, y'all. So right now I'm gonna test out the active exhaust between quiet mode and track mode, because between like normal, sport, and track, there's not really a sound difference. We're just gonna do quiet and track. Right now it's in track mode, so I'll do a couple of revs of it in track, and then we'll switch it to quiet. Alright, so there y'all go. Alright, we're in the car. I got Derek with me. We are rolling away. First impression, it leaves off the clutch pretty nicely. Clutch pedal is very, very light compared to what I'm used to. This is my first time driving a Tremec car. The shifter feels really nice, shifts smoothly. Just sitting in these seats, like, they feel pretty comfortable. I'm a little tight, but not too bad. Steering wheel feels really nice, pretty responsive. Shifter, the downshifts feel super nice to have the auto rev match. I'm sure on the track that is very, very clutch. Fifth gear just slides on in. Wow, that auto rev match feels good there. Be up over the blind hill, down to the left, right. All right, guys. I'm gonna test out the no-lift shift that this car comes with. You can supposedly just shift completely with your foot on the floor and it not even matter. Wow. Yeah?
Not bad.
Nuh-uh.
I feel like it's a litlittle delayed, but it is a factory feature, so I mean they're not gonna make it fucking pro mod status, you know?
Not at all. That
Not bad though.
No, that's elite on the track. That plus the auto rev match into some of the corners.
The auto rev match is by far my favorite.
And the auto rev match plus the no lift shift, that's insane. Yeah, you have to bring this car to the track. This car on the track would be a menace.
That's the plan.
heading back to the start now. I think this car is insane. If I could get one, I would definitely go ahead and grab one. I highly recommend this car, especially if you want like one of the last S550s to be made. This is a great send-off car. NA, so you have a great baseline. Suspension is insane. What nice Shelby. What suspension stuff did you put on it already?
So
I know
right now it has the Steeda dual rate springs with the Magna Ride, but that is going to be switched out, and we're going to put the dual rates on Tyler's, and I'm going to be rocking the Steeda Sport springs to lower it a little bit more, and then we're going to follow it up to make the suspension even stiffer, to make it more planted like the dual rates. We're going to do the Steeda upper and lower, or upper and rear adjustable sway bars.
Yeah, means it'll handle even better. This car makes, I think they made 480 crank, so it's probably about like...
I actually got a dyno sheet right here. So with the carbon trap in the air intake that they did in 2022 because of the EPA, it made 427 wheel with that in. So we'll say a good 437 wheel is what this car makes stock, and that's STD smoothing 5s.
I said I'd be very interested to see how this thing handles on VAR, because you can kind of just throw it into whatever. My car feels great with the Firestones that are on it, but...
Yeah, I was thinking about... I know I said the 4S's, but I was going to see if Firestone does have the Firehawks in the correct sizes I need, because I know with 19-inch wheels, it gets a little finicky trying to find tire sizes from different manufacturers, so they might not have them, but if not, then I'm just going to do the Michelins.
Absolutely.
That's my favorite part about this car, dude.
It's the auto rev match.
Tubes, E85 next week, like...
Oh, the auto rev match, the long tubes are gonna sound great.
Especially on E too, because the car is very more responsive.
Yeah. Yeah, I love how the exhaust has some little slight burbles between like tunes and when you let off the gas. You said it has a resonator delete in it?
Yeah, we put the Steeda X pipe on, so it just, you chop off the stock factory suitcase resonator. I don't know why Ford went with such a big resonator on the car. I don't know if like by factory standards they have to meet a certain decibel. I don't know. But yeah, you chop that thing off and you buy the Steeda X or the Steeda H pipe, slap it in, and it, honestly for a full legal car, it's almost plenty. It really is. You really don't need much, but
yeah,
I need a little more zap to it to be fully happy.
I say it sounds great. Like yeah, around like 2,500, 3,000 RPMs, you let out the gas and it's all the little like crackles and burbles.
Yep.
The one thing I don't like about the auto rev match is this. Why do I want a rev match going into first gear?
Yeah, but as we were just saying though, there probably are some tracks out there with some tight ass, what do you call them, hairpins?
Yeah, like
is that what they're called?
Hairpins, U-turn, chicanes. Like there's a couple little tight sections where the track will go like this.
So you might actually need to utilize first, and that would be good, because think about going super slow and then like rev matching.
Yeah,
first,
if you're going super slow in second gear coming out of a corner, you're not gonna have the drive off the corner that you need.
Yeah, so I mean I can see, but I wish there was a like somehow to turn it off, because going up the stoplights and stuff, it's annoying as hell.
Yeah. Because I was telling him, like Laguna Seca, you come into that final corner out of the right-hander, you're gonna make that left hand onto the straightaway. It's like a weird reverse left-hander that you could probably use first gear to get a good drive off and just power down the front straightaway. Speaking about rev match, this car actually has an anti-stall feature equivalent to it, like right here. If I let off the clutch, it auto engages the throttle and starts rolling away.
Do it again right here, but lift up your right leg fully and just let go of the clutch. You can just so people can actually see like you gave it no RPMs, and watch the dash. You can tell it feeds it.
All right, I'm gonna do it again right here. Watch this.
Lift your right foot up. Damn. Not that fast.
It didn't stall though.
Dude, you like dumped it.
You said lift your right foot up.
Oh no, that's your left foot.
Oh shit.
Your gas foot, bro. Do it again. Lift your gas foot up and just and ease off the
nothing.
Dude. Hey, it didn't stall though.
Yeah, it didn't stall.
Now we know it is like almost fully fucking stall proof.
Look, we tested it. I dumped it and it didn't do nothing. Here, I'll do it right here for real.
All right. Stop the car fully.
Look, we're stopped.
Now lift your
right foot up.
Now just watch the RPMs. Slow.
Oh, I'm not in gear. Dude.
You see it? You could tell it, like it legit gave it gas to go. So we're gonna put Romina behind the wheel one of these days, because that was her biggest issue with the 2-valve in Lucifer, just not knowing how to give it gas. But now that it does it yourself, easiest car on the planet to drive.
Cool. Well, all right, guys, we'll see y'all back on the stick. All right, guys, so that's gonna conclude the video today on reviewing Derek's Mach 1. Appreciate y'all for sticking around and watching. All right, guys, what's going on? It's editing Brandon here. A couple things I forgot to mention. Number one, this is just gonna be part one of the video, because as of this weekend coming up, Derek is getting the car long tube headered, I think some suspension stuff. Once he gets that back, we're gonna go do part two with the driving aspect, at least see what it's like to drive with the long tubes and stuff. I know the auto rev match with long tubes is gonna be insane. Also, we're gonna be reviewing Lucifer at some points over the next couple weeks. You'll see that video, so be on the lookout for that. But all right, back to the outro. Hope y'all enjoyed. Make sure you drop a like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more of these. I have a lot more of these planned, a lot more cars. Comment down below some cars y'all want to see, or some other ideas that y'all have to incorporate into these reviews. But I'll leave y'all with that. See you on the next one. Y'all have a good one. Bye-bye.